Hey guys, it's Broman back here in Destiny to talk a little bit about this week's weekly update. Oh, Broman, what could possibly be important about this tiny little update that is in between massive content changes and releases? Well, let me tell you a little bit about why it's special. We'll learn together. Now, this weekly update, much like last week, there's not a lot happening last week. So basically, Deej decided to start talking about 1.1.2, which is the next title update, the last title update before House of Wolves. So here's the deal, right? It's being worked on currently. There's a lot of stuff that they're working on. There's a lot of things that are trying to change. Some bugs that they're trying to fix and patch. One of those bugs would be, well, I don't know if it's a bug. It's probably just a latent exploit that's been around since the start of Destiny, but no longer will Mega Man EXE be able to data mine the weekly strikes, the weekly heroics, the weekly nightfalls, and Zhur's inventory. So that's pretty cool. I like that. As a streamer, I won't have to worry about me getting my crap ruined. I won't get surprises, and everyone in my chat will be like, I wonder what the nightfall is, and some goes like, Mega Man says this, and then everyone's like, fuck you, guy in chat, you ruined the surprise. Everyone's just ruining everyone else's surprise, which sucks. So that got patched in the hotfix, but whatever, we don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about the next update. So what's it going to have? Here are the things they are looking at for the next update. Do you guys like vault space? Of course you do! We know that you need more space to collect your treasures you gain from your missions. More gear is on its way. Oh my god, wait! Destiny developers care? They care about if you have they want us to have more vault space? I got crushed! Yeah, they do. They want you to have more vault space. As I tell you, Bungie listens. But it just takes a little time to enact things, especially when it's a little bit more complicated. So more vault space is on the way. What's next? Raid fixes. There are times when Atheon and Crota can be uncooperative, so we're tackling the worst bugs. Atheon and Crota are broken. You're never gonna fix them. Why don't you fix it? Well, guess what? They're about to be fixed. I don't know how they're going to do this because I feel like a lot of the problems are lag-based and connection-based, but perhaps they're not. Perhaps they're actually code issues. And if they're code issues, they can indeed be fixed, which makes me pretty goddamn happy. I'm looking forward to that. Audio and visual. That's weird. I kind of remember a Bungie Weekly Focus where some guy named ProfessorBroman made some suggestions about having sliders in the game, audio sliders. I wonder if... Let's just read it. Not everyone wants to hear or see the game the same way, which is why we're looking into providing more options. Wait a minute. More options to hear or see the game. That sounds like they're adding volume sliders. Boom, bitches, we got it in the game. We did it. Volume sliders coming to Destiny. That's right. Do you want to stream the game? Do you maybe want to listen to your own music and still have sound effects? Incoming. Maybe you hate sound effects and you just want to hear the music? Incoming. Maybe you just don't want the music to make your ears bleed when it kicks in. Holy shit, I'll be able to get that. That's right, guys. Volume sliders and increased graphical options. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe an FOV slider. That might be looking for a little bit too much from the game, but I wouldn't be mad about it. It'd be pretty cool. PvP ammunition. The Crucible team wants to change the way ammo crates dictate the flow of battle. I don't know what that means, but that means they're taking a look at how the ammo crate spawns are changing things. I don't play a lot of PvP, but I have noticed multiple times that, it kind of seems like the set spawn points for heavy ammo kind of make people camp them as you get into the map and things like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of changes that might bring. Every change they've done so far to PvP has only made me want to play it a little bit more, so that's going to be great. Strikes. The numbers tell us that some missions are successfully completed far less than others. We're trying to figure out why people leave. Maybe they suck. People don't want to do Omnigol. I had something in my throat. I don't know if this is necessarily something that Bungie is really going to be able to fix, but I do know that they're noticing... Is this still going on? They're noticing the fact that people are completing less strikes. And that's true. There are strikes that are preferred and not preferred. I know a lot of people dump out or bail out on strikes often because they don't want to sit through a really long, annoying strike. So I'm hoping that this means they might make a few changes to the strikes to make them a little bit more accessible and to maybe move them along a little bit faster, because some of the strikes feel like a grind. I don't know about you guys, but one of the things that I do not like about Destiny currently, and it's one of the things that bugs me about Vault of Glass and some of the PlayStation strikes, or well, particularly two strikes. The PlayStation exclusive strike, which is the Undying Mind, and the Omnigul strike. What bugs me about both these is they have really metered progression. Like, Bungie responded to people finishing strikes really fast with saying, you want to go fast? Well, fine, you can't go fast, you have to go slow. You have to go slow, and you're going to have to deal with that. And people are like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go slow. I want the gear and things that I've bought to help me blast through this mission as fast as possible. So while at first I thought that these ideas were pretty good, now I kind of feel like the metered progression kind of sucks. And people are going to leave if their point of doing strikes is to get marks or get gear. They're going to leave. They're going to be like, hey, I don't want to do this shit. I want to wait. I don't want to wait. I want to be done. I want to be done right now. So they're going to keep leaving until they get, Fogoth or Nexus Mind or something so they can grind things faster. So the problem is a little bit risk reward. The problem is a little bit time investment that folks don't want. But, I'm looking forward to see what they might do. I feel like a big change to a lot of strikes, even though it was kind of unintentional, was the shotgun buff. It made a lot of strikes go by quicker, and you can really burst down some of the bosses with shotguns if you're super aggressive and your team knows what you're doing. It's one of my favorite things to do. Why? Because I love shotguns. But I'm looking forward to seeing if maybe they might remove some of that really slow progression through strikes like the Omnigul strike or the Undying Mind strike, and see if they maybe change it in a way that it's a little bit more engaging and a little bit less kind of dragging on type of stuff. So that'll be really cool. Fair warning, they do put a fair warning in here, basically saying, hey, look, we might not get... Oh, I flipped over, that's sad. We might not get everything done on time. They're supporting it. The longer they're supporting it, the more confident they feel about calling when it's going to happen. But they're still not there yet. It's still a few weeks away. They say it's weeks away, so my guess is 3 weeks. Plenty of time to delve into each point, and they're going to talk about the changes that they come up with soon in the future weekly updates. There's a few other things that they're going to be communicating with you guys on the Bungie.net forums. They have some knowledge-based articles that they reference, speaking about the sort of Crota turning issues, Crota's End issues, Vault of Glass issues, the Black Hammer perk issue, which if you don't know that, you don't have the Black Hammer. It used to have a Hive Disruptor buff, but that got taken away, which, kind of stinks, but at least now it works properly. But one of the big issues with that is, of course, for a lot of folks, you can't get the yellow bar around the Black Hammer. You can't have, I have a black... Like, mine has the yellow bar around it, but it's because I buffed it out all the way right here, which is gone, before the thing was completed. Before they removed the Hive Disruptor perk. So a lot of people are, they're like, I can't handle this! And of course, it should be doing more damage according to its original design. So that's frustrating as well. And then, of course, some of the text in-game is being displayed as question marks. I haven't run into that issue, but I'm sure some of you guys have. If you have, that's weird. I'd love to know a little bit more about it, what's going on. You could leave that in the comments section. I'll check it out. I love to learn. Learning is fun, and learning is power. But those are the things that they're referencing on the Bungie forums right there. Any reports... Oh, they also reference the reports of players losing items when they're transferring. That's terrifying to me. I would hate to lose any of my items while I was transferring between the vault and my app, and then all of a sudden my Yallarhorn's gone. Ouch. Or perhaps the Bungie website and my characters, and then something disappears. They have a list of steps that you can follow to retrieve the items on the Bungie.net forums as well. So those are some really good things, and if you've lost some gear, you should definitely check out the list of steps that they have there, because it'll help you get your items back. It looks like the cut process is not too terribly complicated, but you never know. You never know. Thank you for watching today, guys. Thank you for all of the support. I am overwhelmed constantly by the amount of support that we have here on YouTube, the amount of support you guys are showing me. I'm trying to work my ass off to put out more YouTube content and try and interact with you guys a little bit more. I do stream a lot, so it's becoming a little bit difficult. But I am trying to develop a better balance. So I want to let you know that if you're a person who's on YouTube for me a lot, you watch these videos, I want to say thank you. And then I'm going to try and interact with you guys a lot more. I'm going to try and do some more stuff. Especially now that there's new content coming around the corner for Destiny. I'm kind of scaling back my Twitch streaming, so I might try and focus a little bit more here on YouTube and talk with you guys more and things like that, because I love you. We are really close. At the time of me making this video, we're about at 80,000 subs, which is just mind-boggling to me, and I thank you for that. We'll probably hit it sometime while this video's live, so I'll say thank you right now for 180,000 subs. That's amazing. I want to do something special for 100,000 subs on here. I would be doing more special follow-y or subby things on here if I was aware, but it's gone by so fast. It's been so mind-numbingly quick. I just didn't ever really know what to do. So I want to plan something out for 100,000 YouTube subs. It's a little ways away, so I feel like we could definitely get something going there. So let me know what you think about that in the comments as well. Guys, thank you for watching today. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget that I fucking love each and every one of you. And I will catch you guys next time in the absolutely gorgeous world of Destiny.